Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
We may be small town, but we have big dreams. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. To all the athletes this season, give it your very best because Cattlemen's Bank is cheering loud and proud, and we're behind you all the way.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Friends, are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If you're looking to make a change, see Justin Krieger, your AFR, American Farmers and Ranchers agent in Hobart, serving Kiowa and Washita counties. Now, Justin has home and auto insurance and much, much more. He's an agent for Great American Crop Insurance. Sign up for Wheat Multi-Peril Insurance, LRP, Livestock Risk Protection, which has new higher subsidy levels. Justin Krieger would love to be your insurance agent. See Denise or Justin or Wendy. All three of them are at Justin Krieger Insurance, 322 South Washington in Hobart. An agent for 25 years.
Matt Norman at Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart wishes the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Cats good luck this school year. Just work hard and be the best you can be. Matt offers a full line of cleaning supplies, mops, brooms. Matt has it all, and he is once again a proud Bearcat booster. Matt Norman, Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart, a super proud Bearcat booster.
And it is opening day 2024 Major League Baseball, so we thought we'd get to a baseball field today. The weather is cooperating very nicely. It did not on Monday, and when we had Hobart and Mangum. These two teams are going to face off again here in the first round of the Shortgrass tournament. The sub-site here is in Hobart. They'll move to Snyder tomorrow. But again, thought we'd get out here today, enjoy the weather, and you folks not able to get out of work or in school, we hope to keep you informed of what's happening here. It's the Hobart Bearcats and the Mangum Tigers about to play each other. Hobart losing to Sayre on a Tuesday. Lost to Mangum big on Monday, lost to Sayre Tuesday. 13-2. Hobart 0-4 on the year, coached by Coach Allison and Coach Benson. Mangum, Coach Casey Kroom, and they defeated Mangum on Tuesday 6-0. So the Mangum Tigers entering today with a record of 5-3. So glad to have you along here on this Thursday afternoon. Again, the weather is considering what we've been dealing with is very nice. It's just about perfect here. And again, opening day of Major League Baseball. Some folks excited for that. And just thought we'd get out to the ballpark and enjoy some high school baseball this afternoon. The Hobart Bearcats and the Mangum Tigers. We've got lineups on the way next. The first pitch coming up. This is Hobart Mangum Baseball. We are on Classic Hits 97.7 KHIM and also locally at KTJS 1420 AM and 102.1 FM. Back after this.
Listen, friends, when you need tires, you need to come to Hobart and Parts Plus. Several quality brands to choose from, all at low, low prices. Get your oil changed at Parts Plus. All kinds of auto repair. Get it done right the very first time. You'll find a complete line of auto parts and parts for tractors and trucks and so much more. And they have large storage units at Parts Plus. The selection, the service, and always low prices and great service. Friendly folks to deal with at Parts Plus, South Hobart, Highway 9. Come see us at Parts Plus. Scott Northrup, CPA in Hobart, is once again a proud Bearcat booster, wishing our fine student athletes the best of luck. Now, we appreciate your efforts. And by the way, Scott, just so you know, was All-State in '48. He's one smart son of a gun, too. He doesn't need a bunch of computers and calculators. He does all his deciphering right there in his head, and he never makes a mistake. Hardly ever. Go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats. From Scott Northrup and staff, certified public accountant in Hobart. For the best in sales and service when it comes to heating and cooling, Justin Shelburne is your man. Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart, your American Standard dealer. New installation, service on any brand. Justin works all over southwest Oklahoma. Justin and staff do the work. Installation or service, they do it right. Reliable, hardworking, honest. Call Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart, 580-726-3338. Justin Shelburne. And go Bearcats. Shelburne Heating and Air, 410 South Jefferson, Hobart, 580-726-3338.
For 110 years, Stride Bank has helped agriculture communities expand their operations. Today, you can find your financial stride at our new loan production office in Hobart, Oklahoma. Offering real estate lending, operating lines, livestock and machinery lending, we work hard to help you grow your farm and keep it for generations to come. Learn more about our products and services at www.stridebank.com or stop by our office at 317 South Main Street, Hobart, Oklahoma, to visit with me, Tanner Heath, Stride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back to Fred Gray Park, Fred Gray Stadium here in Hobart. Getting set for a round one matchup of the shortgrass baseball tournament between Mangum and Hobart. And they will flip, even though we're playing here at Hobart, and Hobart won the toss, so Hobart will be the home team here on their home field. So the Mangum Tigers will bat first. Lineup looks like this. Leading things off for Coach Kroom is shortstop Remington Laughlin. Batting second, pitcher Aiden Warner. Batting third is center fielder Mason Parker. Batting fourth, catcher Jackson Brooks. Batting fifth, first baseman Austin Solis. Batting sixth, right fielder Asher McLaughlin. Batting seventh is third baseman Trey Williams. Batting eighth is second baseman Warboys. And batting ninth, left fielder Diego Tellis. On the hill today, pitching for the Hobart Bearcats, and I've got the lineup here. And it's going to be Smith. Yes. It's going to be Smith pitching for the Bearcats. Do not have his name on actually the lineup because they've got a DH, Jackson Allison, batting for Smith. So the Hobart Bearcat defense, Smith on the bump. To start this one, Trey Cole, battery mate, catcher behind the plate. Your infield, Bearcat infield, left to right. At third base is Salazar. Shortstop is Smith. Holmes at second base, and Freeman is at first. The Hobart Bearcat outfield, left to right. Mackey in left, Porter is in center field, and in right is Gonzalez. Hobart decked out in the home whites, blue numerals, gold caps. Mangum Tigers also in their home whites. They've got orange numerals and black trim and the white helmets, and we're about set to go with the first pitch here on this opening day 2024 in Major League Baseball anyway. So we are excited about that. We thought we'd get to find a field and cover some baseball today. And the first pitch is a ball to Remington Laughlin from Smith. The 1-0 pitch is hit and it's smoked into left field. It's going to double hop the wall. Remy rounds first base and will lead things off with a stand-up double. Remington Laughlin smoked it over the left fielder's head. A couple of bounces, hit the wall, and he rounded first and is safe at second, leading things off for the Mangum Tigers. Aiden Warner, pitcher, will bat second. Again, Laughlin, Warner, and Parker here in the top of the first. Smith from the stretch. Here's the pitch. It's high for a ball. Again, Hobart 0-4 on the season. Mangum at 5-3, coming off a loss on Tuesday at Merritt. There's a chopper, slow roller, third baseman. It's going to be bobbled, and everyone's going to be safe at the corners. So an error on third baseman. That's Salazar. So Aiden is at first. Remy is at third. And Mason Parker will be at the plate. Mangum run ruled Hobart on Monday, and it was cold. We were here for that. And then they lost to Merritt on Tuesday. Pitch is a little bit high to Mason Parker for a ball. Just underway here today. If you can sneak out and come on out and enjoy some baseball, the weather is just great here for March. Pitch is low. There goes the runner from first to second. Remington stays at third, and everyone's safe. So Warner is at second. Laughlin is at third. It's a 2-0 count to Parker. And again, Josh Smith pitching for Hobart. There's a swing and a miss off speed. And nice pitch from Josh, and it's 2-1 to Parker. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Tigers got something going. That's hitting to right field. Right fielder misjudges it. It's going to go over his head. 2 runs will come in. Parker rounding second base, heading for third, and he'll have a stand-up triple. Couple of RBIs, and it's 2-0. Mangum on top of the Hobart Bearcats as Parker smokes it into right field. Right fielder, again, came up too quick, and it flew right over his head. Brings up Jackson Brooks. First pitch is a called strike from Josh Smith. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Tigers score 2, and they've got a runner at third base. Brooks at the plate. Smith delivers. High, ball 1. It was Gonzalez in right who just misjudged that one. Pitch is a ball. Count goes to 2-1 to Brooks. Austin Solis is on deck. Here is the 2-1 pitch. It's high, ball 3. So a 3-1 count. Tigers on top here. Right out of the gate, 2-0. Nobody out. On a 2 RBI triple from Mason Parker. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. High fastball, and it's 3-2. It's probably ball 4. Took a hack at it. Count is full. Again, Josh Smith, starter for Hobart from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. So Brooks jogs down to first. Parker's at third. Solis will step in. And we're going to have a courtesy runner for Brooks. That's going to be Stowe. So Stowe at first, Parker at third. Here's the pitch to Solis, high and tight, ball 1. Smith steps off and fakes the throw to first. Stowe is back. Parker's not going anywhere, so runners at first and third here. 1-0 count to Solis. And the pitch. Popped it up, going to be foul. It'll come back and miss the tin roof. Had a fly ball in the first game of the day. Burns Flat Deal City defeated Hollis in the first game of the day. The Shortgrass Tournament subside here. It'll move to Snyder tomorrow and on Saturday. Here's the pitch. High. Count goes to 2-1 to Austin. And we've done a lot of games here, but boy, when it hits that 10, it is loud, especially if you're not watching the game, know it's coming. Outside ball 3, which I wasn't. I was getting set up for this game. So Cole will come out and talk to Josh by himself. 3-1 count to Austin Solis against Stowe at first, Parker at third. Nobody out. 2-0 lead for Mangum. As we celebrate opening day in Major League Baseball with some high school ball here today, there's a fake throw to third, then fake over to first, and everyone is safe. There goes the, nope, runner stays put, pitches inside, but a called strike, and it's 3-2 to Solis. Count is full. Asher McLaughlin is on deck for Mangum. Here's pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. Solis is down, swinging, and there's one away. Brings up Asher McLaughlin. He will bat from the right side against Josh Smith. 2-0 lead for Mangum. Just underway here in the top of the first. Again, a fake throw to third and back over to first. No throw, and I don't think the Tigers are going anywhere. Again, they have outscored Hobart a bunch coming off that big game on Monday. I'd probably feel confident with their at-bats. First pitch is outside to Asher, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch from Smith. Outside ball 2. Trey Williams on deck. Third baseman for Mangum. 2-0 lead. 2-0 count to McLaughlin. Here's the pitch right down Broadway, and it's a called strike, and it's 2-1 to Asher. One away. Glad to have you checking in here today on Facebook or YouTube. Hobart Bearcat TV on YouTube, Mangum Tiger TV on YouTube. Here's the pitch. It's high ball 3. If you're stuck in the office today, one of the few nice days we've had in the last week or so. And we'll take it. 3-1 pitch, off speed, swing and a miss, and it's 3-2. Throw goes down to third base. It'll go in left field, and Parker will stroll into home. And that was a deja vu moment that happened in the game on Monday. Not able to knock that ball down at third, and runners come in for Mangum from third base. That makes it 3-0. Tigers on top of the Cats. Here's the full count pitch. Called strike 3. Asher takes it, and it's a called strike, and that makes it 2 away. Trey Williams will step to the plate. Back-to-back strikeouts for Josh Smith. Stowe is second. Here's the pitch. Outside ball 1. Again, the field looks absolutely amazing. Colt Allison, tip of the cap. Hobart Bearcat coach. It's got the old city park looking good. Throw down to second. Stowe jumps back on the bag. Safe. So 1-0 count to Trey. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. Again, unable to lay off that high fastball. Foul tipped it back to Cole. And the count goes to 1-1, 2 away. Again, Stowe at second. 3-0 lead. Mangum on top of Hobart. This is first round of the shortgrass baseball tournament. High ball 2 to Williams. It'll move to Snyder tomorrow and on Saturday. Hobart has their own tournament coming up. I'm going to be covering Hobart and Mangum in that. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 2-2 to Williams. Well, if Josh can just keep hitting the mid here, if you're a Hobart fan. That was his trouble on Monday. It was bitterly cold. Swing and a miss, strikeout Williams. 3 consecutive strikeouts for Josh Smith after giving up a 2 RBI triple to Mason Parker. Then an error on the catcher scored Parker from third. We move to Hobart's half of the first. And Mangum is on top here early. Score is 3-0. Mangum on top of Hobart. Back after this.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Hi, I'm Anna at Dapper 14 Boutique in Mangum. Are you looking for new clothes and accessories that are on trend, flattering, and comfy? Dapper 14 is just the place. We carry sizes small through 3X. Stop by 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Find us on Facebook or Instagram, or visit the website at dapyr14.com. We appreciate our customers, we love our community, and we always root for the Tigers.
At Great Plains Bank in Mangum, their customers come first and have for over 100 years. Great Plains Bank in Mangum provides personalized solutions and outstanding customer service that meets the needs of every customer, no matter how big or small. Great Plains Bank believes that banking is a relationship, not just a transaction. So they treat their customers like family. At Great Plains Bank, they live and work in the communities they serve. Great Plains Bank of Mangum, Oklahoma.
All right, welcome back to Hobart. Opening round of the shortgrass baseball tournament, shortgrass conference baseball tournament. We go to the bottom of the first. It's 3-0. Hayes Porter's first pitch is fouled off. It'll be Porter, Holmes, and Allison to lead things off for Coach Benson and Coach Allison, followed by Freeman, Cole, Smith, and then Salazar, Gonzalez, and Mackey. Hayes, chopper, first baseman, gets it. Doesn't have to move far, steps on the bag, and there's one away. Ground ball unassisted to the first baseman. Solis didn't have to move, just caught that one in fair territory along the chalk and stepped on the bag. First pitch is hit into left field. Going to be caught by Diego Tellis as Holmes flies out to Tellis in left. That'll bring up Jackson Allison. So 3 pitches and 2 outs for Aiden Warner, who's pitching for the Mangum Tigers. First pitch to Jackson is hit into left field, and Tellis goes back and makes the catch. Thought he almost misjudged that one. He's fighting the sun, too, here in the early afternoon, and he made a great play in left field. So nice catch by Diego Tellis, and efficient, very efficient for Aiden Warner on the hill. 4 pitches and 3 outs for Aiden Warner. We go to the top of the second. Mangum Tigers up to bat whenever we come back, and they lead the Hobart Bearcats 3-0. Back after this. We are on Classic Hits 97.7 and KTJS 1420 and 102.1.
Getting ready for your next big paint party? Or even just freshening up an accent wall? Valspar pours the right mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Hobart.
Now open for business. Wald Eye Care. The office of Dr. Jesse James Wald in Hobart. Proud to serve Southwest Oklahoma communities. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, come see us for all your eye care needs. We accept all major health and vision insurance. Same location, 212 South Main in Hobart. Same phone number, 580-726-3301. That's 726-3301. Call or come by to schedule an appointment. We would love to take care of your eyes. At Wald Eye Care in downtown Hobart.
All right, back here in Hobart, opening round of the Shortgrass Conference Tournament. Same 2 teams we covered on Monday, Hobart Bearcats and Mangum Tigers. Hobart won that one big. We go to the top of the second. Mangum on top 3-0. It's 8-9 and 1 in the order for the Tigers. Warboys, Tellis, and Laughlin here in the second. Called strike. Again, Josh Smith pitching for the Bearcats. Colby Warboys at the plate. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And again, just Josh not able to find that zone on Monday and just needs to throw strikes here. 0-2, fouled back, and it's still 0-2. Opening day in Major League Baseball had the itch. Let's get to a field and cover some baseball. We've got Hobart and Mangum, and great opportunity to cover these 2 teams again today. Chopper is hit down the third base line, fair, and Colby will round first and hesitate. And we'll be safe at first to lead things off with a single here in the top of the second for Mangum, and probably would have peeled off that corner of the bag at first and blazed into second. It would have been close, but he should have been safe. But nonetheless, safe at first as the Cats got the ball in quickly. Brings up Diego Tellis. Swing and a miss. Ball is loose. Trey Cole can't find it, and Colby Warboys is safe at second. Top of the order, Remington Laughlin on deck. He's 1 for 1. He smoked one to the left field wall to get this game going. Top of the second here, 3-0. Smith delivers to Tellis. High for a ball. 1-1 count. Nobody out. So 1-1. Smith delivers. Swing and a miss. Ball is loose again. And Colby gets down to third base with no throw. Trey's kind of had a bumpy start here in this one. Bad throw down to third. A couple of passed balls here. Here's the pitch. Low and outside for ball 2. Good take by Diego. 2-2 count, nobody out, runner at third, and Colby Warboys. Smith from the stretch delivers. Swing and a miss, strikeout. Ball is loose, and nobody's covering first base, and Diego Tellis is safe at first. My goodness. So Smith got the strikeout. Trey dropped it, and nobody covering first base to throw him out. And runners will be at the corners with nobody out. There goes the runner down to second, and Cole has to just go to his right as far as he can to snag that one from going to the backstop. 1-0 count to Remington. First base open, he may not get anything good to hit. Here's the pitch. He does, and he hits it a mile high. Foul territory. It's going to be out of play behind the Bearcat dugout. So the count is 1-1 to Remy, with Colby at third, Diego at second, and Laughlin at the plate with nobody out. 3-0 lead here for the Mangum Tigers over the Hobart Bearcats. Top of inning number 2. Smith delivers, and Remington fouls that off the other way behind the Mangum dugout, so the count goes to 1-2. So 1-2 count to Laughlin. Aiden Warner, the pitcher's on deck for Mangum. Runners at second and third. Here, nope. Smith will spin around and fake a throw to second. Trey Cole will come out and talk to Smith again. Second time he's done that. Mangum coming off a loss on Tuesday at Merritt. Hobart coming off a loss on Tuesday at Sayre. And Mangum beat Hobart bad on Monday. Here's the pitch. A little high. Ball 2, 2-2 count. Nobody out. Tigers, second and third base. Already 3-0, and Mangum threatening again here in the top of the second. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, hits the bump, goes to second. The throw over to first is not caught. 2 runs will come in, and Laughlin will be aboard with an error. But he is safe at second, 2 runs in. And that makes it 5-0 Mangum. Off the bat of Remington Laughlin. Brings up Aiden Warner for the Mangum Tigers. Still nobody out. Pitches outside for a ball. So a 1-0 count to Warner. Here's the pitch. Chopper back to Smith. Steps throws to first. Laughlin goes to third. There's 1 away. And Aiden moves Remington over to third base. Brings up Mason Parker. Jackson Brooks on deck. 5-0 lead for the Mangum Tigers. Top of the second. Josh Smith delivers outside for a ball. Laughlin been on board twice. Scored a run, batted in a couple of more. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. to Mason. Getting Brooks on deck. Again, don't forget, this tournament, this is the Shortgrass Conference tournament, moves to Snyder tomorrow. A little bit low, ball 3 to Mason. Pitch, high ball 4. Runners the corners with 1 away. Brings up Jackson Brooks. Runners at third. First and third. Mason is at third. Mason at first. Remington at third. Josh Smith tries the double fake again, and he's done that multiple times and hasn't made a throw either time. 5-0 lead. Pitch in the dirt. Ball is knocked down, though, by Trey, so Laughlin stays at third, but Mason gets down to second. So a 1-0 count to Brooks. Get just 1 out here in the top of the second. 5-0 lead for Mangum. That's high, ball 2. Brooks walked last time. So second and third for the Mangum Tigers. Opening round of the Shortgrass Conference tournament here in Hobart. Here's the pitch. Brooks puts his bat out, hits it to right, going to be caught. Laughlin tags. The throw not in time. He's at home easily, and the throw over to third is over the head, and Mason Parker will stroll in. So just like that, it's 7-0 Mangum. And that will drive Colt Allison nuts. You made the routine playing right. The run was going to score. And you compounded it by launching one to the light pole and letting another run come in. So he is out there, Coach Allison coaching him up. Again, really no need to make that throw probably if I'm accurate on what he's telling him. The runner was there at third base. And anyway, coach him up. Coach him up. It's a fun game if you can play it clean. If you cannot, it frustrates, I know, the players as well as the coaches. It just makes things a little more difficult on you. And it's hard to get outs anyway, so when you get that, you get your 3 outs, you don't want to give the other team more chances to score. And right now, Mangum is blown out to a 7-run lead here. 7-0, top of the second. Just leaves that defense out there that much longer as well. So that will bring up Austin Solis, first baseman for Coach Kroom, and the Mangum Tigers. 2 outs. 4 runs have come in the second. That makes it 7-0. Mangum on top. Josh Smith from the windup pitch. Going inside for a ball to Solis. Asher McLaughlin up next. Solis and McLaughlin struck out last time up, and there's a foul ball. It's 1-1 to Solis. $7-0 lead on this beautiful Thursday afternoon for the Mangum Tigers. Pitch, ground ball. Second baseman gets there, throws over to Freeman, and it's wide, and Solis rounds and goes to second. The throw at second is in time, but the tag not put on in time, and Solis is safe at second base. Another error on the Hobart Bearcats. Brings up Asher McLaughlin. Will bat from the right side again. Facing Josh Smith. Solis is safe. Nice hustle down at second base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to Asher. Trey Williams on deck for the Mangum Tigers. Going to catch up with the Lady Tigers next week. They're going to be playing in Oklahoma City. We'll tell you all about that coming up. Pitch is high. 1-1 count to McLaughlin. So 1-1 count to Asher. Solis at second, one away. Asher hits it high. Second baseman floats back into the outfield and makes the catch for out number 3. So Asher flies out to second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The Mangum Tigers hold the lead by a touchdown, 7-0 over the Hobart Bearcats. We'll come back to Hobart. It's opening day in Major League Baseball, some high school baseball on the radio and online. Classic Hits 97.7 and KTJS 1420.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004. Okay, back here in Hobart, opening round. Boy, nice curveball by Aiden Warner. He is pitching to Freeman, first baseman for Hobart. 4, 5, and 6 in the order for Hobart. Freeman launches it high and foul. There you hear it, and it's 0-2 to Freeman. Asa Freeman at the plate. Briar Smith is on deck, and Aiden Salazar to follow. Facing Aiden Warner, he's got a 7-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and a strikeout for Warner. There's one away. First Major League Baseball game of the season starts here in about 15 minutes. Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And always fun to get the big league season going. Got college baseball that's been underway for a while. High school's been underway for a few weeks. Hobart kind of playing catch up with games. They had a state tournament run in basketball. Here's the pitch. It ended in the quarterfinals to Pecola. Two-0 count to Trey Cole. One away here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch from Aiden. High, ball 3. Hobart looking to get the first base runner here. 3-0 count to Trey Cole. Hobart trailing 7-0. Warner from the windup kicks and throws. Curveball is inside. Ball 4. So Bearcats have their first runner. Cole struts down to first. And then brings up Briar Smith for the Bearcats with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Gets stopped by Brooks. 1-0 count. Again, Mangum 5-3 coming into today. Hobart 0-4. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Curveball right there. Called strike. 1-1 count. Nice pitch from Aiden. Coach Allison gives the sign. Coaching third in today's game. He coached first on Monday. Coach Benson was at third. And the 1-1, there goes the runner. It's fouled back, and it's 1-2. So that'll send Cole back to first. One-two count, 1 away. Aiden Warner from the stretch. Cole gets the lead at first. And Briar Smith awaits the pitch. There it is. Curveball inside, ball 2. So a 2-2 count to Briar. Moving on to Snyder tomorrow. We'll not have coverage tomorrow or Saturday. Hopefully you can make those games yourself. Just want to be able to bring you some of these games that are during the middle of the day. There's a swing and a miss, the steal, and Cole steals second. There's 2 away. Briar Smith strikes out. Cole steals second, and that'll bring up Aiden Salazar, third baseman for the Cats. I can encourage you to get out and support these kids. Called strike to Aiden, whatever the records may be. I mean, they're out there and practicing and playing and representing you folks. 0-1 count to Aiden Salazar. 2 away. Trey Cole at second. 7-0 lead here for Mangum in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Curveball doesn't curve. And it's a 1-1 count. Slipped out of his hands. Aiden Warner. Aiden got the win on Monday against Hobart. There's a ground chopper foul. And it's 1-2 to Aiden Salazar. Again, a beautiful day. Got that flag going the other way. No, we saw it on Monday. It's that wind out of the south today. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there for called strike 3. Freezes Salazar. Leaves a base runner at second base. And he'll take a jog down to the fence and back per Coach Allison. And we go to the top of the third. Mangum still on top. 7-0 over the Hobart Bearcats.
Hi, my name is Bailey Pence. I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where I would go to college, Western Oklahoma State College was at the top of my list. Going to Western was the best financial decision for me. At Western, I will get the opportunity to obtain my associate's degree while also competing on the shooting team. With over 20 degree programs and schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-471-2000 or visit wosc.edu to get started today. Make Western your smart start.
In your time of grief, you can count on Larry and Kimberly Eshetai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma, with locations in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They will take care of absolutely everything. Hey, they're professionals, caring, compassionate. Larry and Kimberly Eshetai and staff at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma. They're there when you need them.
Broadway Beanery Coffee and Tea, serving the best in coffee, teas, frappes, and 100% fruit smoothies in Southwest Oklahoma. Come in or drive through. Our friendly baristas will make it how you like it, from plain black coffee to plain boogie lattes. And we've got it all at 728 South Broadway in Hobart. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We've got it all at 728 South Broadway in Hobart. We're open Monday through Fridays, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Lisa Barnett. Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are again proud to be Bearcat boosters. Friends, attend all the games you can and support the doggone Bearcats and Lady Bearcats and all their activities. And when you want your hair cut, colored, styled, Barbara is really good. She's the best at doing hair. Whatever you want done, Barbara's House of Beauty is the place to go. Again, good luck, Bearcats, from Larry and Barbara Stewart. Barbara's House of Beauty on South Broadway in Hobart. Phone 580-726-3532.
Okay, back here in Hobart, it is Hobart and Mangum baseball, and the first pitch is a swing and a miss to Trey Williams. 7, 8, and 9 in the Tiger lineup here in the top of the third. 7-0 lead for Mangum over Hobart. 0-1 count to Trey. Pitch fouled off, and it's 0-2. Josh Smith is giving up some big hits, but you're looking for someone to throw strikes, and did not see that from him on Monday, but we are seeing that today. He's at least throwing strikes here on this Thursday. Pitches high inside for a ball. So a 1-2 count to Williams. Colby Warboys on deck, followed by Diego Tellis. Then the top of the order, Laughlin here. Top of the third. Here's the pitch, 1-2. Hit into right field. The right fielder can't get to it. It's going to drop in front of him, get behind him, and Trey rumbles, stumbles. Is that what Michael says? Into second, bumbles and stumbles into second base. Big fella gets to second to lead things off here in the third. We miss Michael. We will get him on some games when we possibly can. Works into his schedule. He's a long ways away right now in Ardmore. And first pitch to Colby Warboys is high and tight for a ball. Diego Tellis on deck. Here's pitch. Hit a mile high. Left fielder is there looking straight into the sun and lost it in the sun. Trey Williams around third base will be held up there. And Colby standing up at second base. So nobody out. And that was just difficult in left field for Mackey. Runners at second and third, nobody out for Diego Tellis. Pitch, ground ball, shortstop comes up with it, throws to third, and they're going to have to, they do not get the ball down to second in time as As a run comes in to score, Colby gets back to second in time, and again, Coach Allison will come out and coach them up. Got to understand the situation there. 8-0 lead for Mangum. Mangum had runners at second and third. The ground ball was hit to the shortstop. Williams took off for home, and again, if the shortstop doesn't think he can for sure get that runner, which that's the first play. If he's on his way to home, you got to try to tag him at home. But then Hobart threw that to the third baseman to try to get Colby. He turned around and spun and was running as fast as he could back to second, and the throw was late from Gonzalez down to second. So when it's all said and done, Tigers score a run, and they've got runners at first and second with nobody out. And that brings up Remington Laughlin. Outside for a ball to Remy. And he is dangerous. He's been on board both times he's been at the plate. First one hit to the wall in left field. Here's the pitch. It's going to be hit. Shortstop can't catch it. Eats him up. And it looks like one run will come in. Colby Warboy scores from second. Tellis gets to third and is held up. And a double here for Remington Laughlin, who's having a day. Have a day, kid. Having a good day. Laughlin is. And so that makes it 9-0 Mangum on top. And that brings up Aiden Warner, the pitcher for the Tigers. Here's the pitch from Smith. High for a ball. Hobart went through, I think, 5 pitchers on Monday against the Tigers. Just could not get anybody to throw strikes. Coach Allison stuck with Josh Smith here. He's thrown some strikes and struck some folks out, but he's also given up some big hits. And Coach Allison probably tell you he's not getting a lot of help from the outfield at this juncture. 9-0 lead for the Mangum Tigers. Smith spins and everyone's safe, and he kind of runs at Laughlin at second, but again, I guarantee if he tries any play at second, Diego is peeling off toward home. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled off of the foot of Aiden Warner. And that doesn't feel too hot. Mason Parker on deck. Runners at second and third. And nobody out. 9-0 lead here for Hobart. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2 to Aiden Warner. There is a time limit. I don't know if they'll... Definitely a run rule will be in effect if we get to that point. But this is the last game of the day. There were 2 games today here in Hobart. There's a swing and a miss, and Aiden Warner strikes out. So there's 1 away. Brings up Mason Parker with runners at second and third. Coach Allison just called off the Dogs on Monday. It was 16-1, and wind chill factor was freezing. Mangum on top, fouled back, and 0-1 count to Mason. So 0-1 count, 9-0 lead. Tigers on top, in command. Runners at second and third for Mangum. We're in the top of the third. They've scored 3 in the first, 4 in the second, and 2 so far here in the third. Smith delivers, spikes it, and it's 1-1 to Mason Parker. Jackson Brooks on deck, Tiger catcher. Smith from the stretch delivers. Ground ball right back up the middle. Second baseman catches it. A run will come in. The throw is not caught at first, and another run will come in. Total of 2 runs. That'll make it 11-0. Mangum on top. And Mason Parker is aboard on the E4. Freeman not able to knock that down, but it was in the dirt over at first base. So, 1 away. Tigers runner at first, leading 9-0. 11-0. 11-0. Here's the pitch to Brooks, low and outside for a ball. 11-0 lead for Mangum. Top of the 3rd. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 2. Again, opening day, Major League Baseball today. Angels at the Orioles. First pitch is underway. That is drilled into center field. Hayes goes back and can't get to it. Rounding second base is Mason Parker. And Brooks goes to second. And he's going to go to third. Nobody is covering third. He is going to get in, slides into third base with an RBI triple, raises his hands. He's excited. He scores Mason Parker easily. And that was just drilled over Hayes' head. There wasn't a whole lot he could do about that. I mean, it's 350 to dead center. And it maybe have hit the ground a couple of times, but it went to the wall out in center. So it is 12-0 Mangum on top. Hayes got a good jump on it, put his glove up and just couldn't quite get to it. Pitches to the backstop, and here comes the runner from third, and he is going to be thrown out. So there's 2 away. Bang, bang play. Stowe is running for Brooks, and he is gunned down at the plate from Trey Cole after the ball went to the backstop. So 2 away for Austin Solis and a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt, ball 2 to Solis. 12-0 lead here for the Mangum Tigers. Pitch hits the dirt, ball 3. So give credit to Trey, hustled back, got that ball, and threw out the runner at the plate. It is half a mile to the backstop here at Hobart, as folks well know. That hits Solis on the right knee, so he'll launch his bat and get down to first base, and that'll bring up Asher McLaughlin. Asher 0 for 2 today, struck out and popped up to second. Looking for his first hit of this contest, and a 12-0 lead for Mangum. Solis looks to be okay at first. And the pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 0-1 to Asher. In round 1 of the Shortgrass Conference Tournament, moving to Snyder tomorrow and on Saturday. Bearcats losing big to Mangum on Monday. No one outside. Good take by Asher, and it's 1-1. 2 away. Solis at first. Trey Williams on deck. Josh Smith from the stretch delivers inside, ball 2. 2-1 count to Asher. Again, there is a ton of green out in the outfield. This is a big park. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 2-2 to McLaughlin. Deuces across the board, 2-2 count, 2 away. Solis at first, and McLaughlin at the plate. 5 runs come in for Mangum here in the top of the 3rd. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Called strike 3. Asher strikes out for the second time today. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 12-0. Mangum on top of Hobart. And we will take a timeout. This might be Hobart's last at bat. I do not have the tournament info. Sometimes it's 12 after 3 and 10 after 4 if they've got some time limits, but usually that's not till after innings 4 and 5. So we'll find out together, won't we? We'll take a timeout. It's 12-0 Mangum on top of Hobart, and you're listening to High School Baseball on Classic Hits 97.7 and KTJS 1420.
The Bigger Burger in Hobart has been a part of Hobart for well over 50 years. We're still going strong, serving great food, giving you great service. Check out our mini specials, food and drink. Just call us your order, 726-5300. Drive through, pick it up, never leave your car. Thousands, I mean thousands, have thoroughly enjoyed the Bigger Burger for many, many years. Why don't you join them? Call us 726-5300.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004. Okay, we got 8, 9, and 1 in the Bearcat order, taking pitches from Aiden Warner. The first pitch is fouled off. Gonzalez, right fielder, at the plate. And that is a strike. 0-2 count to Gonzalez. Here's the pitch from Aiden Warner. Swing and a miss, off speed. 3 pitches and a K for Warner. 1 away. We're batting in the bottom of the third. It's 12-0 Mangum on top. Mackey at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Top of the order. Hayes Porter is on deck. Warner has gone the distance so far. Curveball is swung on and missed way out of the zone. It's 0-2. 12-0 lead. Tigers on top. It's playing out very similar to Monday night. Tigers with a big victory. It was frigid that night. Here's the pitch. Called strike. And back-to-back Ks. 2 away. Top of the order, Hayes Porter will step in from the left side. $12-0 lead for the Mangum Tigers in the round 1 of the Shortgrass Conference Tournament here in Hobart, moving to Snyder tomorrow. Game scheduled all day tomorrow and on Saturday in Snyder. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 1 to Hayes. Willie Mays Hayes. Porter. Playing the center field spot. Here's the 1-0. High for ball 2. Off of Major League. Brandon and Megan, get on to me there. Willie Mays Hayes, I like that. That's a good baseball nickname. That one's inside, ball 3. Hopefully Brandon's got Hayes to watch Major League at some point. That one's ball 4. So 4 pitches, and Hayes draws a walk. Maybe the edited version or something like that. And Colts will basically call a conference with Casey and the umpire. So Coach Allison and Coach Kroom having a discreet discussion. So it's going to be an intentional walk, it looks like, to Holmes. And that brings up Jackson Allison. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 0-1 to Jackson. So not sure everything that was said in there. It was hands were over mouths, and they were talking, but they put Holmes on. Hayes is at second. 0-1 count to Jackson Allison with 2 away. And the pitch outside for a ball. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Batting in the bottom of the 3rd. Pitch from Aiden Warner. Low and inside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Runners at first and second. Warner from the stretch. Delivers, slipped out of his hands. Hayes was ready to get to third if that wasn't gathered up quickly by Brooks, but it was. So Hayes back to second. 3-1 count to Allison. Warner delivers, fouled off. The count goes full, 3-2 to Allison. Again, your score 12-0. Mangum on top, in control here. We're batting in the bottom of the 3rd. So 12-0 lead. Aiden Warner delivers the full count pitch, swing and a miss and a K, and that strikes out Allison. And that is the ball game. Mangum Tigers win this one 12-0 over the Hobart Bearcats. Allison strikes out to end the game, leaving a couple of base runners. Mangum improves to 6-3 on the year. Hobart falls to 0-5 on the season. Next up will be games tomorrow at Snyder. And let's see here if we have, the bracket has changed so much. Let's see if we've got the right one. Now we have Hobart's bracket, Hobart's tournament bracket. That's going to be the 4th through the 6th. We'll be here for that, covering Mangum, Hobart, and Cordell. So I tell you what, let's check. Let's take a break, play some commercials here. I'm going to see if I can get the schedule for tomorrow before I leave you here today. So stay with us, and we'll let you know what tomorrow is going to bring for these two teams. Back after this.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call 580-782-2452 for more information.
First National Bank and Trust has become Sovereign Bank and continues to be a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. At Sovereign Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First Sovereign Bank, you can hear us roar, "Go Tigers!" We wish you great success in your endeavors now and in the future. Sovereign Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Same great people, same location at 204 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Okay. Chad here, wrapping this one up as I breathe heavy after going up and down the stairs and out of shape. 12-0 the final score. Mangum defeats the Hobart Bearcats, and Hobart again falling to 0-5 on the season. Mangum improves to 6-3 on the year. So Mangum will play Hollis. I incorrectly said Burns Flat won that first game. Hollis defeated Burns Flat Dill City. The earlier game here at Hobart today. So Mangum will take on Hollis tomorrow at 4, and that'll be at Snyder. Hobart will play at Snyder tomorrow at 2. Double elimination tournament. And they will take on, hang on here, 1 and 2. Okay, whoever lost between Sayre and Blair, which was played this morning at Snyder. So the loser of the Sayre-Blair game will take on Burns Flat Dill City tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Winner of that game will take on Hobart at 2. Clear as mud. So what I do know, I don't know a lot, but what I do know is Hobart Bearcats will play at 2 tomorrow at Snyder, a team to be determined. And the Mangum Tigers will take on the Hollis Tigers tomorrow at 4 p.m. at Snyder. And you win that, you play at 4:30 on Saturday. So, anyway, there it is. There it be. So, Mangum wins this one 12-0. Aiden Warner gets the victory. Josh Smith gets the loss in the run rule. So, congratulations to Coach Kroom and the Mangum Tigers. And we will end our broadcast here today on opening day in Major League Baseball. And again, we thought we'd bring you some baseball here today. Got Mangum Lady Tiger softball coming up next week from Oklahoma City. In fact, they're going to be playing at the Hall of Fame Festival. And that will be in Oklahoma City coming up next week. Let's find that information before we let you go as well. Perkins Tryon one of the opponents. And I'm looking at all kinds of different things here, and none of them is the information I need. Hall of Fame Festival. It was actually scheduled for today, but has been moved to next week. In Oklahoma City. We thought we might be in Oklahoma City today. Mangum is in cash today. Hobart is in cash today as well for slow pitch softball. In a three-way, Hobart, Mangum, and Cash will play today. And the Mangum Lady Tigers will play on the 4th of April in the Hall of Fame Festival in Oklahoma City. They'll take on Perkins Tryon, a 5A team, and Crescent, a 4A team, on the 4th. And we're planning on being there for those two games for the Mangum Lady Tigers. The Hobart Lady Cats, we were planning on covering Hobart on Tuesday, but they canceled the high school game last minute. And Hobart hosting Sayre on the 11th. And we'll make our plans to get to Hobart to cover Hobart and Sayre on the 11th of April. So kind of hodgepodge, mix and matching whenever we can get to all of these teams, the Hobart Lady Cats and Bearcats and Mangum Lady Tigers, and do our best to cover some of these games on some days where you're not able to be here personally and check out these teams. So I wanted to do today for sure for folks at work and at school. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And again, congrats to Mangum. And we thank all of our sponsors. We'd not be here if we got a long list of Mangum and a long list of Hobart sponsors, always supporting the youth in our coverage of Hobart and Mangum as we cover Bearcat and Tiger sports on Classic Hits 97.7 and also KTJS 1420 AM. Have a great Thursday afternoon. And until next time, I'm Chad Fox. Have a good day.